Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shenzhen I, where I've already attempted the next lever, but I struggled for a while and I'm not sure if I'm close to a solution. It wasn't like a super long episode yet, it was like 45, maybe 50 minutes. So it was getting long, but it was not at the point where I definitely had to cut it yet. But I was really focused on solving the puzzle and somehow I managed to mess up the recording about halfway through. Not quite halfway through, I think it was like 15, a bit more than 15 minutes of just black screen recorded. So I scrapped all of that footage and we're just starting over basically. We're working on the traffic signal. Our goal is, well, let's read the email I guess. Once again, we are set to contribute a piece of a larger system for a company controlled by Zachtronics. This one is a traffic signal for a six-way intersection with support for emergency transponders that override the normal traffic pattern. I don't know any more than this. Alright, and then I have lots of stupid attempts here. I think this is the, this is the last one I've been working on. So we have basically a very simple input. We have three phases, phase 0, phase 1 and phase 2, and they correspond to light 0, light 1 and light 2, and all we need to do is turn them on in sequence for however long the input tells us to. So phase 0 in this first test run is 5, so we want to turn on the first light or the 0 light for 5 time units, then the next one for 4 and the third one for 2. And then just loop that. That just, you know, that cycles through those three. 0, 1, 2, then 0, 1, 2, then 0, 1, 2, then 0, 1, 2. Which would be very easy to do. But we also need to be able to interrupt if we get an emergency signal, which makes it hard to do. Otherwise it would just be like generate a parse for this, for this, for this, done, basically. But now we actually need to be able to sleep for only one time unit at all times and then always check if you have to interrupt. Which I've attempted to do here, but I don't think I even want to work on this anymore. I think I want to start a new one. Because I ran into some issues. So we definitely need this. I'm very sure of that. Because that has to be the best way to deal with three basic outputs. And we definitely need one of these guys. Because that's the only way we have enough. Actually, I guess let's go up one. It's the only way we have enough. I want to move this. We have enough pins. So, this is something, but it's not great. This is what I had over there, basically. The problem with this is that it just gets, like, it's hard to keep track of where I am in the cycle and I don't have enough variables to do everything. So my idea was, when I had to, or what I was working towards when I had to stop recording, because I was recording red screen and I was annoyed and then I quit. I think I need to use memory somehow. I'm not sure what I want to save yet. We could save... So for phase 0, we want to send a 100 signal over here, 100, and then for phase 1, 10, and for phase 2, 1. That's how these work. You know, you should be aware of that by now. These DX300s. So we could just save, like, for example, we could save 5 100s and then 4 10s and then 2 1s. And then just cycle over that until we get a 0, and when we get a 0 we go back, we reset the pointer. That could work. What else could I say? I could just save like 5 and then 4 and then 2. But then I would have to iterate, like using... I would need to use ACK to count up versus this value, which would be kind of tricky to do, maybe. Yeah, again, I don't think, because I would have to... Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, let's worry about the memory thing. How can I even... If you use a smaller one, I don't know if that's enough. It would have enough pins. No, it doesn't. Well, it wouldn't need... And this would only need to run once. So we could use the add annotation thing. And then just move. But what would we move? I mean, we could just... The thing is that the pointer like increases, so I can't compare egg to like the value that I save in the memory without increasing the pointer. So that's gonna be annoying, I believe. I might be thinking ahead too much, like trying to work on problems that I'm not even sure I will face yet. But I feel like it's gonna be an issue. Wait, I mean, is this useful at all if you just move that and then say we want that for can't type this long and then just basically do this like 10 and the next one and then a 1 and the next 3. So now we know we want 100 for 5, 10 for 4, and 1 for 2. And then I guess I would have to... Wiring this is going to be annoying. I guess this would work. Okay, and this doesn't need to sleep, I think, because it's just gonna do these OR once and then just never do anything else again. So I don't think this needs to sleep. Maybe it does, I don't know. It didn't complain. No, it doesn't complain, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so now we would want to... Yeah, see the thing is if I move... I hate that I can't read the pins like that. X0. Into like, if we move that into that. Well, and then we could move it into ACK. And we could send that over to x2 sub 1. Yeah, this is gonna work. I like this already. And then this has to be a loop from here, I guess. That's sort of what I had over there on the other solution, but I couldn't quite make it work. But now I have it in sequence, and this should work, I think. And if ACK is 0, then we want to go to the next one. Oh, I don't sleep. I should sleep for sure. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Oh, yeah, I get 0, okay. I hate that desync thing so much. So if I just do this. Okay, let's just do why? Why does it take so long? So the first one works, but the second one is a 0. Even though that's like 2 lines. And that's 3 lines. Why does it not sync up? Does that make any sense? What? Yeah, it's all off because we need to. I guess we stop after we do this or whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so the cycle works. Now we just need to have the break condition in. So if we get if we get 100 on P0, then we wanna jump out, I guess. And at the end, we wanna do is I don't have enough lines now, I think, because I need to send 0 here, and I also need to reset this guy. What is this? Pen X0? But I'm not sleeping now, am I? Yeah. I don't get why this is too slow with one like line not doing it. I don't get that. Like, why is this on the second line and this is on the third line? Like, why is this faster than this? I don't understand why that is a thing. It's incredibly annoying. Also, I guess our loop here is sort of completely broken. Yeah, but yeah, I mean that'll definitely be missing here. But why? I don't understand. Like, this is so annoying. Why is this so annoying? Why is everything about this so very annoying? What can I do to prevent this from being so annoying? I feel like we're kind of close, but with this like desync issue, I don't know how to fix it. And I don't understand why this is slower than this. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why is this already on the second line? And this is not already on the second line. It's doing the same, I guess, the same kind of operation. It's saving something somewhere. Why is it quicker on this one? I don't get it. Can I do something? Can I put other? Can I like move the code around somehow? Can I have this like later? No, because it needs to be outside the loop, right? Ah, this is a frustrating lever. Why is there not enough space in these for like a for thing of code? I hate that too. So let's save what we have right here, even though it doesn't work, because I need to like rearrange some stuff significantly. So what if we do something like get rid of this entire piece and we don't go to start, but if it is 0, what we do is this. And obviously we'd have to do that after. Does that change things? It kind of does. How did this become 0? Oh, I'm the wrong pin. Yeah, but resetting the loop, I need to. Okay. I mean, we're kind of close. We'd have to. If ACK is 0, we want to move that, but we also want to. Okay, if ACK is 0, I also want to test if. But I can't do that. How do I reset this stupid loop? That's one of my problems that I've had throughout this entire thing, this entire lever, is I'm not sure how to keep track of where I am. Like right now I would know that once I'm here, I need to start here again. So this is very nice in terms of what you got working here, because like it's one loop for all the 3 phases, which I couldn't do in the other attempt at all without the memory. But now I need to reset the pointer, and I don't know how to do that because I don't know what to test for. Basically, yeah, we're at the end now. ACK is 0, so we get the next 2 values, which are both 0, which obviously is wrong. I guess it's always going to be 6 values, so once I'm at the 7th value, I need to reset. So if ACK is 0 and also I can't double test this. I hate that. It's so hard to like nestle conditions. I hate it. Because if it's 0, also test if the pointer is. Does it increase the pointer if I test the pointer? It might. because now I'm skipping all of this. And if I do it above it, that works. Not really. It worked for a bit. Why did it not work in the end? 1, 0. It's not 6. It is 0, so we get the next two values, 10 and 4. Send a 10. Do that 4 times. 2, 3, 4, perfect. It's 0, we get the next two values, 1 and 2. We do that twice. That's right. We don't have an interrupt signal, so we keep going. Is it 6? It's not 6 because it already reset. On the one before, that's fine. Egg is 0, so we move the next two values in 105. We send 100. Subtract 1, sleep for 1, jump to the top of the loop. Now we get the interrupt, so we go to the end. Send a 0. Reset the pointer, sleep. It's kind of stupid that we're resetting the pointer every time, but what can you do? That's alright. Just turns off, so we don't jump to the end. It's not 6. It's not 0, so we don't get the two new values. That's the problem. But we can just do this now. And that should work. No, it doesn't work. Because we're not resetting the pointer if egg is 0, we're resetting the pointer if the pointer is at 6, which is not. I need one more line. I hate this. We need to do both. Reset the pointer and reset egg, and I can't do it because I'm missing a line. How do I save a line? I mean, we're sleeping twice here. Can I make that better? I can probably, if I don't test up here and jump, if I test in here before I sleep. That should be better, right? If it is 100. Do this instead. Am I missing something here? Maybe. But it feels like it should work. It does work. That's much better. Much cleaner with the, yeah, everything inside the loop now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be happy with this one. 30 minutes? I mean, it was like an hour 20 total, but that's still not too bad. It's a pretty good solution. I like this. One thing I tried last in that lost recording is to save, you know, like 6 times 100 and then twice 10 and then 3 times 1. But I couldn't make that work because it was like stupid to iterate over the duration. Like, it's stupid. It was hard. Like, I would have to move the 6 into a variable and then count down and move that 100, like to the 106 times, and then I would have to go to the next, like read the next value. But they're on different inputs, so it was like really stupid to get that right, basically, because they're not in one input, basically. Maybe actually I could. I'm wondering now what happens if you hook them all up to one input, like with bridges. If I bridge, or even without bridges, if I just put all 3 phase inputs into one XBus input, what would happen? That could be an interesting way to get around that problem that I had. And that would maybe make it even easier to do everything, because it would just read 100 send, 100 send, 100 send, 100 send, 100 send, 100 send, then send, 10 send, 1 send, 1 send. Like, it wouldn't have to do any logic here, basically. It would just read the values and send them. But I don't really want to think about that right now. No yellow signal. Does that mean they're expecting robocars only? I wonder where they'd use this. We shouldn't speculate. It's our job to provide well-engineered solutions, not play detective with our clients or our plans. Alright, let's play some solitaire, and maybe I should really go back and optimize some things, but I'm lazy. Incredibly lazy. Actually, let's not just start making moves without looking at things. Green, green. Yeah, green is probably the best, even though it's not good, but black is worse. Probably. Actually, red, maybe. Yeah, it's close. 9, 6. I don't know. To get to green, I would have to move this black one, this red one, but then I would have 2 free open already, and then I only need to open. No, I have all of them open, yeah. So that's definitely the better start. It's just, it gets rid of all my open slots up here, which is bad, but I'm just gonna hope it'll work out. This is a decent move because we get an open slot back, I think. That makes it a decent move at least. Okay, we have 1, 2. Can get to this one, but this one is very buried. We should probably go after red instead, because this is just 1 move. 2 moves. But I can't really move 4 free. Unless I get a 5 somehow, which I probably can. Yeah, I can. Sorted. Excellent even. Wow, what a good run. There we go, I was very fast. Wow, it's like 2 minutes. Not even. 36 wins. Very slowly we're getting there. Let's do another one instead of optimizing things. I might have to do another episode after this, because, yeah. I've not been recording enough of this to feel comfortable with my backlog of videos. Alright, what do we do? Black. Black is not great at all. Green is pretty good. Yeah, green is the best to go for early, I would say. But even that is not very good. Or these 9s are really not helping. Yeah, I don't know if this one is winnable. It's a very tough starting position for sure. It might have been a mistake, since I'm not going after the black dragons, but I need to do something. Okay, so if I move this 9 and this green one up, and then this red one up, I can't move that 5 anywhere, can I? Oh, I can. I'm still not sure this is winnable from where I'm at right now, but I'm giving it my best. Trying my best. 6, 5, 9, 3, 7. Yeah, this is not a good position. I need an open slot to get black out of here, but I don't know if I can get it. Well, we can. Okay, that should be enough, I want to say. But who knows, right? There we go. That was another quick one. And it looked really tough. 37 wins. 100 wins. This is so many wins. It's crazy. Actually, yeah, so there was a comment by... Let me check the name, just so I don't say anything wrong. By Mark. And it was about... I think it was about one of the early ones. I don't remember which one. It was the alarm clock thing, maybe. Where is it? Lab science, bring out the Baron, rubbish audio thing, infrared sensor, virtual reality buzzer. Which one was that? Light up signs, bring out the Baron. Visual reality buzzer. Little help, Taggerate. What is it, that one? Oh, it's the game controller that we need to make better still. Much better. Laser tag, color changing vape pen, unknown optimization device. Which one was that? Passive infrared sensor. Audio thing. Drinking game scorekeeper. Esports sign. Diagnostic parse generator. Control signal amplifier. Fake surveillance camera. I don't know which one we're looking for. Now, I thought it was something with an alarm thing. But I can't, I don't see it. I'm not sure. Wasn't this, it wasn't this. Food scale? Oracle thing? I can't find it. Doesn't exist. Haunted dart, carbine, target illuminator. Well, it's just now I have to check. It's not this one that I know. I still felt the need to check it. It's not this one. This is not one. This can't be it. This is not it. Where did that lever go? I'm so confused. like at a start time and an end time? Is it this one? Yeah, on time, off time. This is the one. I don't remember the comment now though. After all the searching, I forgot what I was actually supposed to do here to optimize this. Time is a simple input connected. Why is it so? Why do I always forget so quickly what these levers actually do? Sensor is a simple input connected to an infrared sensor. Yeah. Alarm is a simple output connected to a silent alarm. Sure. When the current time equals the on time, the device should be armed. The current time equals the off time, it should be disarmed. So what am I actually doing? If X0 is P1, then I send 100, otherwise I send a 0. That makes sense. I guess. Oh right, it was the addition thing, adding up things. Right. So if the sensor is... When the device is armed and the sensor reads at or above a value of 20, the alarm output should be active. So I'm adding the sensor input to my input from here, and I'm moving that here. But how? Wait. I'm not sure how much I would be saving here. Is that all? I probably don't remember the details of this very well. Let me find the comment actually. I can't find it now. It's been too long. I should have done that sooner. The time on off in that instead of ACK, then add the sensor value plus TAT and output into a TX300. Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what I forgot. Right. The time on off in that instead of ACK. Then add the sensor value plus stats and output into a DX300. So I won't need this. And I would have to hook up this for greater than 100. And then I would, what would I do? Well, I need to get rid of this. I want to keep it though, because I didn't save my old solution. I won't be able to go back to it. Okay, so what I'm doing now is... if that equals P1, I store 100, and if it equals the off time, I store 0. I could just add P0 and send that, and make this 80 instead. Which doesn't quite work. Oh, because I'm accumulating it now. Right? Actually, it shouldn't. What am I missing? What's my mistake? Why can't I just add that to there? To egg every time. Oh, because I'm only doing it if it's equal, right? So I can't. I am accumulating it because I'm not always resetting egg in the loop here. So I need to use that. That's right. That's the easiest thing. I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. Because I could save it into that for sure. And then I add PCRO. I would have to reset it every time though. I would have to do reset it and then add PCRO and add that and then send it, right? Yeah. I'm wondering if there's a better way to do it still. It's a very good solution though, in terms of production cost. And lines of code and power usage. Wow. Brought everything out of the water that I had. I'm just still wondering if I could make this even better. I don't think so, because this is just the best way to test, to return on here and return off when this time is reached. And in between it should stay on, obviously, so we can't really just reset egg or whatever. We can reset wherever we save it, that in this case now. We can't reset it every time because we want it to stay on, and there's no better way to do that, I think. Just trying to save another line or something here, but I don't think I can. But yeah, thanks for that. That's very, very good input. Very good input. And I guess that does it for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.